threats that were supposed to be in the future have come in the present almost. Climate change, which threatens our very survival. Do you see any role of public policy of the government?
Ours is a democratic system. I'm talking to somebody in flesh and blood. You are the government, right? If you all collectively declare that you absolutely hold the color black sacred, and a vote seeker comes here, you'll find him in black. He follows what you like. If you want to accelerate climate devastation, it will be accelerated. Who can stop it? Typically an old man. How will he resist the combined might of the electorate, the colossal power of mass ignorance? The government, the leaders, the vote seekers, they follow the electorate. They mislead the electorate, we know. They condition the electorate, we know. They corrupt the electorate, we know. But ultimately they follow the decision of the electorate, the mood of the electorate. How can any leader resist that, even if he wants to? They don't want to, but even if he wants to.
Namaste, Acharya Ji. My question is about anxieties regarding the future, wherein the threats that were supposed to be in the future have come in the present almost. AI, which challenges our purpose as humans because it can do everything better than us. And climate change, which threatens our very survival. And with the decline in the traditional institutions that could provide us solace, how does an individual cope with these anxieties? And further, what can we as a community, as societies do? Do you see any role of public policy of the government in this?
The government is a concept. Government is a term, it's a concept. You are the government. I'm talking to somebody in flesh and blood. You are the government, right? Ours is a democratic system. You form the government. You don't choose. You don't just choose. You form the government. You are the government. You are the policy. I won't even say you choose the policy makers. You are the policy. Everything will be as you are. If we remain enslaved for long centuries, that had something to do with the way we had unfortunately become. It all begins within. So there is nothing that public policy can do in it. There is nothing that governments are going to do. Paris Agreement. What happened of that? What happened of that? We were talking of a 45% reduction in emissions by 2030. Instead of minus 45%, we are up 2.5%. We were talking of net zero by 2050. As things are, we'll be plus 25 by 2050. Even plus 2.5 will be fatal. And all the leaders got together, and there were the national deliverables that were decided upon. What happened of that? Nothing. Because the leaders will come back and they'll see if we implement these things. This fellow is not going to vote for me. You, sir, you. It all comes at a cost. If you set up industries that are carbon neutral or carbon negative, that requires the taxpayers' money to be spent in a different way. Is the taxpayer game for that? Will we allow that to happen? The government, the leaders, the vote seekers, they follow the electorate. They mislead the electorate, we know. They condition the electorate, we know. They corrupt the electorate, we know. But ultimately they follow the decision of the electorate, the mood of the electorate. if you all collectively declare that you absolutely hold the color black sacred, and a vote seeker comes here, you'll find him in black. He follows what you like. He does what you want him to do. Obviously, he does manipulate you. But even after all the manipulation, he stands behind you. You lead him. You lead your leaders. So all real change can happen only at the level of the individual. And once it happens there, it takes no time for governments to toe the line. But if the rate remains as it is, if that's the individual remains as she is, and you go and you petition the government, what will come of it? The Paris Agreement will go down in history as a burning testament to the futility of governmental action. And you can keep having summits after summits. Unless the population itself is sensitized, after all the Paris agreements, you will have people like Trump who will just junk the agreement. It's the second time in a row he's opted out of Paris. And who voted him to power? The army? It was a coup? What happened there? It was a democratic process and he got duly elected. And he's saying we'll make America great again and there is gold under our feet. We'll dig out all the hydrocarbons, the gas, the oil. We'll not only burn these things, we'll actively export them. If we can make dollars out of our natural resources, why shouldn't we? We'll make America great again. America first. And if he says America first, Russia will say Russia first, China first, all concepts of nationalism will then be aroused. The Paris Agreement said, let's look at the entire planet, not as nationalities, but as human beings. But are you prepared to look at the entire planet, not from your little perspective, I belong to UP, I belong to Tamil Nadu, or I'm Indian, or I'm an American. UP first, Tamil Nadu first, India first, America first. As long as we are not prepared to have a macro perspective, how will governmental action happen? People elected Trump, don't forget it. And they rejoice at his policies. He's cutting down, he has already cut down the subsidies that were being given to the EVs, the EV industry, so that petrol and diesel and gas regain their supremacy as fuels. And we'll initiate mining and exploration in Alaska. You understand how fragile that ecosystem is, Alaska? And they're saying we'll blast through the ice and dig out the minerals. To hell with the glaciers. And he's an old man. It's just that a lot of young men, a fat lot of young men, support him. 34 crore Americans, at least 17 crore of them support him. Now, what can any government do? When so many people want something, it will happen. If you want to accelerate climate devastation, it will be accelerated. Who can stop it? A leader is just a poor person, typically an old man. How will he resist the combined might of the electorate, the colossal power of mass ignorance? How can any leader resist that, even if he wants to? They don't want to, but even if he wants to.